Previously on Scoxford. Look at that dinosaur right there. Rawr. Scary stuff. It's invisible ink. It's invisible ink. The pen writes in invisible ink. You can write and it's like, this is empty. There's nothing on this page. So me and Action Squad 7, don't ask where the name came from, which is me, Paul, and Zach played Hot Lava. And then we got a call from Commander and he was like, Action Squad 7, this just in, the lava has dried and cooled and now it is hard and you can walk on it. And Tower Castle Mini, because my girlfriend really wanted to go see the torture exhibit. I don't know what to make of that. Why would they chop someone's head off? Because he committed treason. And they started laughing. And I assume his wife next to him started laughing. They had a good laugh about this and I just felt really uncomfortable. I find it much easier to spend this than a piece of paper. Whatever this is, it's like a light coppery tan goldish color. I don't know. Now back to Scoxford 34 part 2. This is gonna be like kind of a long one, so I hope you're in it for the long haul. I usually, when I want to drink more than one cup of tea, I'll do something really stupid and un-Oxford scholarly, which is get maybe 2 or 3 mugs and make the tea in each one. Pour the hot water in the tea, put a tea bag in each one, put some sugar in each one, put some milk in each one, depending on the type of tea. Peppermint tea, I don't use milk, but add the hot water and you stir it, and you've got 3 cups of tea, right? Bring it upstairs. Thing is, these 3 cups of tea start off at the same temperature and cool off at the same temperature. So when the first cup of tea is ready to be drank, it's the right temperature. Yep, that's right. The next 2 are also at the right temperature to be drank, but I'm not ready to drink them. I'm drinking my first one. Drink that. That's really good tea. Set it down. By this time, the second cup of tea is already slightly warmer than room temperature. So I'm like, oh, that's not very good. That's kind of cold. For tea, it's cold. And I go, no, I'll just drink it, drink it, yeah. By that time, this cup of tea, the last cup of tea, is room temperature. I don't want to drink that. That's not good tea. I don't like that tea. I'm going to set that down. But today, I used a teapot. Oh, it was wonderful, okay? Little ceramic teapot. And I put 2 tea bags in. And I ended up getting like 4 or 5 cups of tea, mugs of tea, out of it. So I'm using less of my tea bags. Not that I need to. I have 160, 158. But put the tea bags in there, added sugar, milk, added the hot water, stirred it all up in the teapot, put the lid on. Okay, this is piping hot, as they would say in Great Britain, piping. I see that on the labels of all the food, like that I heat up, it's like make sure it is piping hot before serving it, which I don't think is on the labels of food in America, because I think that's a terminology we don't use very often, piping hot. It's not unusual, but it's not common. If that makes any sense. I hope it does, because to me it kind of does. But I have piping hot tea, and I pour a mug of tea, cup of tea, drink it. That's good. Well, I waited a little bit because it was a little too hot, but got good temperature. And I'm like, I wonder what's gonna happen when I pour the next cup. Pour it, steam's coming up. Oh my gosh! Try to drink. Oh, that's piping hot. I just drank 1 mug of tea, and the rest of my tea is still piping hot. And it was like that till the end of the tea. This little teapot, this little ceramic teapot, kept all my tea warm, all the way to the last drop. I'm very happy. I'm never going back to the 3 mug method. Now it's teapot or nothing. It was wonderful. Back to the supermarket story. I get groceries at the supermarket in Westgate Shopping Center because it's right next to a bus that goes almost right by my house. So anything else, any other shopping store that I go to, and I'm gonna have to walk a long way with all my bags. Well, I said, I've got 20 pounds on me. I got one 20-pound note, and I'm gonna spend less than 20 pounds, make sure that I have £1.50 because that's how much I need for bus fare to get back, right? Grab my stuff, like tell myself, no, you don't need that, you don't need that, try to keep it down to 20 pounds, but still have enough food to get me through the week and everything. So I get all my food, check out, it was like 19.20 something. I'm like, so I just paid. I wasn't really thinking I could have used my credit card or whatever, but I just paid it, I got a little bit of change left. I'm like, great, now I have these bags of groceries, and I am like over a mile from my house, plus there's a huge hill that I have to go up to get to it. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? I was like, can I walk? I've got eggs, milk, and meat and cheese, that stuff goes bad. Ice cream cones, which I guess isn't really necessary, but they were so cheap. So got all this stuff, and I don't want it to go bad or melt, even though it's slightly chilly outside. It wouldn't have been cold enough to keep it all. So I ended up having to go to the ATM, which I hate, because they rip you off with these charges. Not they as in Great Britain, they as in the ATM bank system. If you're not going to your bank's ATM, then you get charged. I don't even know if it's probably even more overseas taking money out of the ATM. I don't know. I'll have to check my statement, but I took out 40 pounds, 20 pounds, $40, 20 pounds. I was gonna do 10, but then I thought, if I need cash, might as well just try to get it all out now in one transaction, take the fee off that one transaction, then several smaller transactions and several fees. But anyway, that is my shopping story. Not really that great of a story, I'll admit to you. So that is all. I hope you enjoyed February 15th, International That's What She Said Day. Hope you participated. If not, you have to wait 364 and some odd hours, days and some odd hours before the next one. So, shout out goes to Tina. Thanks for watching. Scoxford Tina. I also have tons of people to give shout outs to. And by tons, I mean 3. So if I told you I was going to give you a shout out, or if you're expecting a shout out for the MVS Most Valuable Subscriber Award, don't fret, I haven't forgotten you. You'll get yours. Anyway, I believe I can dub this Scoxford the longest Scoxford ever. So thanks for watching. You stuck with it. You deserve an award, but all you're really going to get is some verbal praise. So, good job. Great. Gold star. Excellent. Fantastic. Super. A++.